Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and a swatching of the Blick Studio Brush Markers in the 24 pack. Let's get started. So I stopped by my Blick art supply store and picked up the Blick Studio Brush Markers in the 24 set. I also picked up a couple other things. You'll see me pulling out the Blick Studio Blender in 0 and the Copic Studio Colorless Blender in 0 as well. I also went ahead and picked up the Canson Pro Layout Marker Sketch Pad in the 9 by 12 inch size. This is what I'm going to be using to do the swatches in. Alright, and let's dive deeper into the unboxing. So as you can see, they come in an acrylic box with circular tape on either side. That is the front of the container. The side has a couple bullet points as to what the markers are all about, color swatches on the back, and then more information on that side. So going ahead to pull the tip off. I kind of struggled there a little bit, but if you notice, there are two circular or semicircle notches on either side of the lid that should help you be able to get it off with ease. Alright, and then taking a closer look, as you can see on either side of the cap, they have two curved indents to help pull off the cap. It has the name of the brush, the color on the caps, opening up the chisel side, just for you guys to see that, and then opening up the brush side. Then you'll notice it has the octagonal shape. Noticing also that you're not able to attach the side that you're using on the other side of the cap. And now I'm just going to dive into prepping my page for the swatches. I'm going to be using just a pencil and ruler to section out 24 squares where I'm going to be coloring in each of the colors to get a good idea of what they would look like on this particular paper. And I will go ahead and speed that up. Alright, and I was going for a more sketchy look with a sketchy handwriting to go with it, but just labeling it so that I can identify this swatch page with the brush set for future use. Alright, now diving into the swatching, what I'm going to be doing is pulling each color and then just coloring in each box based on how the colors are arranged in the acrylic box. And just using back and forth motion, and at first glance, it looks good. The brush tip glides beautifully on this particular paper, so I cannot complain. One thing that I want you to notice is, yes, I'm using pencil, and that's just because that's what I had in front of me. A good thing is that I'm noticing that it does not interact negatively with the pencil. There is no smudging or smearing or bleeding at all. So I also had the idea of doing a layering swatch, where I did 3 strokes using the chisel tip side of the marker. So I would do 3 strokes and then do 2 strokes on the first 2 and then do a third stroke on the first one. So just as you see here, that's the second stroke on the yellow, waiting for that to dry, and then doing a third stroke. And I'm going to do that for each and every color just to see if I'm able to achieve an even gradient based on those strokes. One thing that I started to notice is the first one that has 3 strokes and the second one that has 2 strokes still look pretty similar. There's not much of a difference in the gradient. And so what you'll see me do later on is add a 4th layer onto the first the first side of the swatches. And this is just a close-up. And so here's where I had already tried on the greens and noticed that there's a good enough difference to just add the 4th one on all the colors. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that for the rest of them. So with not much of a difference with the 4, 3, and 1 strokes, I still think that these are good colors that you should be able to achieve a good amount of gradient with work that you're doing. And then looking at the backside, there's minimal bleed through. And so that just is a testament to how great this paper is. All in all, I think that the Studio Brush Set by Blick is a good starter pack for anybody who is interested in using them for leisure kind of artwork. For example, like if you're an adult and you just want to start coloring, these are really good because they really give you a great handle on blending and making things look a lot more smoother and realistic when it comes to coloring. As far as the number of colors that come in a set, it's pretty limited. So if you're looking for something that has more range and more colors in between that could help get certain illustrations to have a greater variety of colors so that it doesn't look so flat and so limited with the color palette, you would want to maybe go with a brush set that's a little higher than 24. But all in all, I think it's great for its price range. It's a lot cheaper than the other competing brands that are out there. And I would definitely recommend it if you just wanted to use it for your leisure work or leisure artwork. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.